What's up, guys? Welcome to Sports Talk 101. In today's video, we'll recap week 2. Week 2 of the 2025 college football is in the books. We are 2 weeks in for the college football season. I am so excited. Those who said there were good games on Saturday, that's bullshit. There were lots of good games. Week 2, high entertaining games. And look, I watched some of these games and they were like, yes. This is the last week we got good games last weekend. Same in this week. Now, I think week 3. I was looking at the schedule just to anyway. I was looking at the head of the schedule, just not the focus of this video, but week 3 and go beyond. We got some good games coming up. Week 3. We got a couple good games. Week 3 got a couple good games in week 4. We got some good games. Every week there's always a good game to watch. So also we got some upsets. Got some upset alerts. Starting off with Friday night, Louisville beats Madison as expected, 28-14, a close game. I did watch a little bit of this game. It was a Friday night game. Louisville play. I like Josh Baum. He's a good coach. Well, I saw them Louisville yesterday. They look like a good team, legit team. Here's what I'm gonna say about Louisville. I think Louisville can win the ACC. They can put a fight against SMU, Clemson, Miami, Florida, even Georgia Tech to win the ACC. I think the Louisville team can create some chaos in the ACC and potentially go and maybe even win the ACC. I'm telling you right now, I've been on the Louisville train as soon as about last couple of years because I had a couple good seasons last couple of years. I have been high on Louisville since last year, and I'm still high on them hence this season. And my expectation for Louisville has not changed. This team can win the ACC. This team's a playoff team. This team can do a lot of stuff. So watch out. They're a sleeper team. A lot of people sleeping on Louisville they can shock you, and I've seen what Louisville plays. No Western gets a win over West Illinois 42-7. Maryland beats Northern Illinois 22-9, 51-14 victory for Boise State. Rebound victory after the week 1 loss. Coming Saturday, Ohio State beats Grambling 7-0. Penn State blew out for the National. LSU blues out Georgia Tech. Georgia beats blowouts. As a PD, so Miami and Florida beats Tank Cooperman by blowout, and Rogan blowout Oklahoma State. Now, heading this game, I thought this would be a close game, like not close, like a decent game, like 20, 35, 13 type game. I thought Oklahoma State would play well against Oregon. And I knew Oregon was going to win this game, but I just thought that Oklahoma State would play a little better in this game than I started with. They did not play well. This Oklahoma State. Oregon just down the game. Both sides of the ball. It was not even close. Texas beat San Jose State 30-7. Okay, Clemson beat Troy 27-16. A close game after trailing at 1 point in the game. Kentucky beats San Jose State 30-9. Illinois beats Duke. I thought this would be a close game, but it was not. Mississippi State pulled the first upset of the night. Mississippi State beats ranked Arizona State 24-20. This was a consistent game, back and forth type of game, but Mississippi State comes in, and I'm not high on Mississippi State, but now that they win the ACC, I think Mississippi State's not the team that's going to win the SEC or make the playoff. They could go like 6-6 and 7-5 and make a bowl game. That's the win right now for Mississippi State. And another upset alert, probably the first upset of the day was South Florida beating Florida 18-16. Oh my goodness, South Florida 2-0. Well, upset alert. We're going to talk about Big week 3. That's just a game week 3. I want to mention. I'll talk about them in week 3 previous prediction video. Florida State beats Texas A&M, East Texas A&M. Sorry. Oklahoma beats Michigan. Now here's what I said this game. Yes, it's a close game. Yes, Oklahoma won it. First of all, the game was at Norman. And I'm going to go for the Michigan point of view, okay? Before we go Oklahoma preview. If you're a Michigan fan, and this game, okay, maybe you got something going. Your first goal game, true test for Bryce Underwood. And look, despite what the stats say, look at the stats sheet, like, oh yeah, it was a 9-4-24 completion rate, and then 145 yards, no touchdown, maybe one touchdown, and remember correctly. No touchdown, sorry. You say, oh, that's terrible. No. If you were to just base on stats, so yeah, I agree. But if you ignore the fact of the stat sheet, they take the stat sheet and throw it out. And someone who watched the game, which I did, he played better. Bryce Underwood played better than what the stats says. I think Michigan played better in that game than what the stats says. When you look at paper, what the stats say for pace away, rushing yards, whatever, Michigan did slightly better. Did it dominate the second half? A little bit. Did it dominate the first half? No. Did they play the same energy in the first half? Did they play the second half? Different energy out of half. You can say that. Yes, Michigan, physically got, pushed around. I get that. I think, in my opinion, why saw Saturday from Michigan, they played decently defensively, okay? I know that Rashawn Baum back, he made an impact in the second half. Michigan got the ball in the second half, that's great. Offensively, I think you got to Bryce Underwood. He's an upgrade quarterback. He just keeps going down pass. If you get the ball down the field, I think a couple of those in the second half, 3 or 4 of those in the second half. Once they got that going, they got some rhythm going in the second half. If they can keep going and doing that the rest of the game, even this one loss, this team can still make the playoffs. I think this Michigan team is a playoff team. They can still compete for the Big Ten, and they can still compete and go win. Can win anything? I don't know, but they can still compete and make the playoffs. If Michigan makes the playoffs, that's a huge win. A big takeaway from this season. But they need to figure out that. And also Chip Kelly and Oso Moore, they need to figure out something offensively. Get a little gap going. The only big ones they had was Justin Haynes, the 75 yards second half. The very first play of second half. So if they could get those more explosive runs, great. I know they got physically bullied the last game. Let's get that. The other thing is, I can say yes. Road game, an SEC team, now SEC team, and a familiar environment, sure. A true freshman, 18 years old, playing in the road environment, just trying to get used to that. I get that. I'm not blaming this on Bryce Underwood, okay? He played his best. I think Bryce Underwood and maybe Justin Hayes and play well. I know Zavita missed the first field goal in the first half. That can happen. He's usually pretty good at making the field goal. So we'll see how Michigan does, how he adjusts to the coming season. But they got USC and Ohio State are 2 games that I'm really worried about. Those are the toughest games. Oklahoma at USC and home against Ohio State. 3 tough games. Where the games where it is now. Remember, I'll talk about this in the next video, but you are without Sean Moore next 2 weeks. You're finishing final game against Nakon, and they got first conference game against Nebraska week 4. We'll talk about we'll get to week 4. But remember, Sean Moore was suspended for those games because of the whole situation. But this was a good game. It was an entertaining game. I was pleased by the game. Not by the results, but pleased by how it played. Now Oklahoma, John Mateer played a really excellent job. And minus that muffled punt, the call penalty, some other plays, misplays, an interception that basically gave Michigan the rhythm and reason why they stay in the game. Montier did a pretty really good job at quarterback. What Ben Venables did against the 18-year-old and freshman and Bryce Underwood, how he put pressure on him, the run game, pass the game, every aspect of that, that's up there. Another game that was pretty decent, and it was a good game. Iowa State beats Iowa 16-13. Baylor beats another upset. Baylor beats SMU 48-45 in double overtime. A&M beats Utah State 44-22. Ole Miss beats Kentucky 30-23. Alabama beats UMRO 33-20. Tennessee beats East Tennessee State. Okay, Indiana beats Kansas State. Texas Tech beats Kansas State. Utah beats Capitol. Okay, Minnesota beats Northwestern State. NC State beats Virginia 35-31. I didn't expect this to be a close game, but boy, this was a close game. I didn't watch much of this game. I watched maybe a couple plays of this game, but I didn't expect it to be this close. Maybe Central Michigan. Syracuse beat UConn in overtime 27-20. Okay, Joshua beat Liberty 34-24. 55-7 tempo over Howard. New Mexico won. Federal State beat Arizona State. Oregon State. Georgia Tech beat Gardner Webb. Cincinnati won against Bowling Green. Colorado beats Denver. Upstate beats Linwood. Okay, let's see. Texas State beat USA. Davie beats UAB, and then North Texas beats Western Michigan. South Buffalo beats San Francisco. Wisconsin is Middle Tennessee. Ohio beat West Virginia. And Wyoming beat. This is spicy. Big 12 team. Virginia, West Virginia. Why are you losing to a MAC team? 17-10. Unacceptable. And the biggest game I think I ever talked about, besides the Oklahoma game and other games, is Missouri and Kansas. It was back and forth. Missouri gets the win 42-31. I thought this was a good game. It was back and forth. Kansas scored one game, and then Missouri scored. It was great. Jane Daniels played a really good, decent job in this game. I like the quarterback for Missouri. I forgot his name is, but he did good. I like this game. This game was fascinating, fun to watch. Congratulations to the Missouri Tigers for winning this game. There you have it. Week 2 of the 2024 college football season is in the books. Recap all the games, side games, the big games of the weekend with Missouri, Kansas game, Virginia, no NC State, Ole Miss, Kentucky, Baylor against SMU, Iowa State against Iowa, Oklahoma against Michigan, South Florida beating Florida, Mississippi State beating Arizona State, and then Louisville beating James Madison on Friday night. Those are the games. Oh boy. There you have it. Like and subscribe to the channel. I'm supposed to go on and sign out this video. Peace.